I think the biggest question we get asked is probably why 48 volt. A lot of people are like, why didn't you go 24, or what was wrong with 12 volt? You know, the whole boat's already 12 volt. Well, we have a lot of stuff we want to run, basically. So we got right now we still have the propane stove. The propane is not hooked up anymore. We're ripping it all out. Actually, that's coming real soon to start installing more stuff with electric. But we're gonna gimbal a microwave and stuff, which is also gonna be an air fryer and convection oven. We're gonna kind of maybe do a cooktop on top of that, but we want it to gimbal still. Well, then we also have an Instapot. That's what we cook with almost all the time. That's mostly what we cook with. We got an ice maker. You know, we have the refrigerator, which refrigerator runs off 12 volt. But with all of this, really the biggest reason we went 48, to answer that question, is the AC. We want to be able to run the AC out in, you know, we're sitting in a bay somewhere and say the wind's not blowing, it's just hot, right? Well, we don't want to sweat to death. we don't want to be in here like a sauna or something, or outside cooking in the sun and it's 110 degrees with no wind or anything. So we have a 16 kV BTU air conditioner in this boat, and it takes a lot to run it. But that 48 volt converts over better to 110, 120 volt instead of going with, like, say 12 volt. You know, you lose a lot more power when you go 12 volt. Even 24. You know, 24 is better than 12, but that's our reasoning for going with 48. It converts over better, and we have a lot less power loss. So that's the reason. And we're gonna actually do a smart charger from the 48 volt to the 12 volt. It'll be a DC to DC smart charger. So that's what'll keep our 12 volt charged. And I think we're gonna get a lithium battery, probably do a lead time, I don't know, I'd like to do the 320 if possible, but I think we're gonna try to do that for our 12 volt system for the house. And then for the engine start side, we're gonna do just a 12 volt lead acid. So, but the reason for doing the secondary 12 volt lithium for the house bank is because if something happens and we have an issue with the battery, or you know we get struck by lightning or whatever, and it only takes out 48 volt, probably unlikely, but you know, whatever reason, if we have an issue, something's not charging or whatever, and we're out in the middle of the ocean, then we still have the 12 volt to be able to run all of our main systems that we need. You know, we'll be able to keep our refrigerator cold still. We'll be able to run all of our lights, radar, all that stuff still. So that's the reason for doing that battery as well.